Mama.
Everybody, Kieran aka the Laird here, back with another book review for you. And those of you who follow my channel and watch it might remember that I think it was about a year or so ago I did a review for a DC Comics collection, a massive book that sort of went through the complete history of DC Comics. And it was obviously a bit of a change for my channel because I usually cover gaming stuff, but obviously it was kind of related in kind of geek culture kind of thing. And you might also remember that I picked the book up from a shop here in the UK called The Works. And I was in The Works the other day. They had a sale on, as they always do. But particularly, they had a sale on books, and they had loads and loads of books on quite massive clearance. And that's why I've left the price labels on this one, so you can see. And it's another DC related book. This time it's Batman, and it's the Arkham Universe, the Ultimate Visual Guide. So it's concentrating on that Arkham Universe, which is obviously most recently translated over to the Batman games. So it does have a good link into games, this one. And you can already see it's obviously got on the front Warner Brothers games as well as DC Comics and Rocksteady, obviously the developers as well. So you can see here the original RRP, according to this, was £17.99. Then the Works had it at £7. It was £7 for ages. And the funny thing was, I remember nearly biting at £7 because that was a very good price for what it is. But when I went in the other day, they had this at £4. I mean, this book for £4 is just an absolute no-brainer. It's ridiculously cheap deal. They had some great stuff in there. I was tempted to pick up more. Honestly, I could have left with bags full of books, but I was on my way somewhere else and I didn't want to be carrying loads of stuff. So we'll have to have a pop back down there and see what else they've got left. But I just want to show you sort of, it's a big old tome. It's pretty thick, pretty big thick thing. So it's great. It actually says there 17.99 on the back actually. I'm not sure how many pages it is. I was just going to try and look, but I'm not sure there's actually is page numbers. No, it doesn't look like there is initially, unless there's some when you go further in. But oh yeah, so we've got over 200 pages in here. Okay, there we go then. That gives you another better idea of the size of the book. Over 200 pages. So I'm not going to go through the whole book in detail. Obviously, it's too big to do that. So I will obviously just have a little flick through it for you. I'm hoping you'll be able to see it okay because it's always difficult with huge books like this to get them at a place where I can get the camera far enough so you can see them, but also be able to reach them with my hands. It makes it quite difficult sometimes. So let's have a little look through it. So it's very heavy on the art, as you can probably imagine, being called a visual guide. And straight away, we've got these amazing picture of Batman there. And it pretty much carries on like that. I mean, you can see in the index here, it basically goes through all the things. So it's got up to page 78, it's just all about Batman himself. Then it's got his allies, Robin, Nightwing, Alfred, James Gordon, Gotham City Police Department, Oracle, and Azrael. Then it goes into the Arkham Asylum, a little bit about that, and then the enemies. Obviously, too many to mention there, but all the people have been in the recent films: the Joker, the Penguin, Harley Quinn, obviously, Two Face is in there. There's Mr. Freeze, there's Deadshot, obviously a few of the characters in Suicide Squad. There's Bane there. There's Killer Croc. There's so many there. So have a little flick through it. There's a few forwards and introductions. Timeline about how the old Arkham thing came about, where it's gone so far. So that's interesting to people who aren't obviously aware of that kind of thing. And then we just kind of go through and it just has these amazing images. I mean, it's basically a coffee table book really, if you can see. There are some bits that are more text heavy like this, where it's going through the different states of Batman, obviously. Has appeared over the years, but a large majority of the book is taken up by these massive kind of two-page art pieces. It's amazing. And there's my cat again. I trying to get in the video, like he always. He's got a psychic ability that as soon as I start filming, he wants to be in the video. So warning in advance if he does decide to walk in front of the camera, like he usually does. City Society. So here's some of the people like Lucius Fox and the mayor. So allies, obviously Robin and Alfred, etc. James Gordon. There's a section on the Arkham Asylum, so it tells us all about what that place is about. So most recently they featured the Arkham Asylum in the Lego Batman movie, actually, which is cool. Well, they actually featured near enough every single villain as well as a few extra funny ones like the Gremlins and stuff, which was a nice touch. So the most interesting part for many would be the villains. So you've got the Joker there. Everyone's favourite cosplay character, Harley Quinn. I've lost count of how many girls I've seen dressed as Harley Quinn at gaming events over the years. The Riddler, Bounty, Electrocutioner, some of the more obscure people. Bane, of course, who was played by Tom Hardy in the films, very well, in fact. Some more great scenes here. Mad Hatter. There's Poison Ivy. Another nice rendering. Hugo Strange. All about Arkham City itself. Strange City. Ra's al Ghul. There's Two-Face there. The death of the Joker, which is so to go into that story arc as well. So it's all here really. They even have a little thing on the various henchmen that you encounter. So this is quite a cool crossover book, you know, obviously a crossover between the comics and the games, obviously mainly towards the games in many ways because it's using that computer art, and it's also obviously based around that Arkham Universe that was seen in the games. But if you're a Batman fan, especially if you're a fan of the Batman Arkham games, then you know, you're going to absolutely love this book. It's outstanding. It's a really, really lovely thing, and especially if you've got a works near you and you're in the UK, because you can get it for £4. I mean, it's almost a complete, you know, no-brainer. You know, these days you pay £4 for a pint of beer and it would not last you anywhere near as long. So it's definitely worth it, that price. And I suggest if you have a works near you, you head on down and have a look what else they've got on offer, because they had a lot of these DC books, they're Marvel books, they had Star Trek books, Star Wars books. And they actually had a couple of Nintendo related books when I was down there, and an Assassin's Creed book. Should add that one as well. So a lot of gaming stuff, related stuff as well. So it's well worth going and having a look at the works and see what's going on. And there's my cat Basil wanting to knock the camera over. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my look at Batman Arkham Universe, and I will see you all with another video very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.